Hello, math students, and welcome to Module 10, Percent and Proportional Relationships. Kiddos, it's amazing. We're already in Module 10, so that means we've been doing a lot of work. And this lesson is Lesson 1, and Lesson 1 is called Percent. Okay, so that's your title. Our goal for today is we will work with percents. Pretty simple. This is kind of a review lesson, things that we've been working on since 6th grade. Hopefully you didn't forget everything you know about percents, but we'll see. The question, how do you convert a fraction to a decimal and to a percent? So when you start out with one type of thing, how can you convert it to something else and then convert it to something else again? Things to remember, and this is very, very important, so I need you to make sure you're paying attention to this. Percent literally means every 100. Okay, so for example, when you have 98%, that means that you have 98 out of 100, or 98 hundredths, 98 per 100. Okay, so that's a percent. Decimal is our counting system, and we use base 10. Okay, an example of this is a place value chart. So if you look at our base 10 system, we have thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, decimal point, tenths, hundredths, thousandths, 10,000ths. So this is where our decimal system works for. Okay? Fractions are part of a whole, so it's a piece of the whole. For example, if you saw a picture that looked like this, what would be the fraction that you would tell me? You would tell me that 2/4, or 2 out of the 4, are shaded. So 2 out of all 4 are shaded. So it would be 2/4. Okay? So that's fractions. So we know what percent means, we know what decimal means, and we know what fraction means. Okay? So I want you to go down to this, and I would like you to take a look, and it says, what do you notice? This says 98%. This says 0 and 98 hundredths, and this says 98 hundredths. And if you're noticing something, then you are noticing that they are all exactly the same thing. They are all exactly the same thing because they're talking about parts of 100. So 98% is the same thing as 98 hundredths, which is the same thing as 0 and 98 hundredths. So they're all related. They're all talking about the exact same thing. And so the coolest thing that you can remember about percents, decimals, and fractions is that they are all the exact same number, just in different forms. Okay? All right, so then we have one more page in this lesson, and it's actually nothing that you get to do until we're in class, but the reason I'm showing it to you in the notes is because I need you to leave a space in your comp book, because in class we are going to make the percent flip book. And you actually, when it's complete, you're going to glue it into this section of your comp book. So it's a flip book. You've done flip books with me before. You're just going to fill it out and learn everything that goes inside of it. And then when we're all done building it, because we will be building it in class together, you will take a glue stick and you will glue it inside your comp book on this page. So there truly aren't 2 pages for this lesson, but one of them is the actual notes, and then the other is for the flip book. Okay, so let's go back to our goal. Today we will work with percents, which we did. We talked about how they're all related. Okay, how do you convert a fraction to a decimal to a percent? Basically, you have to read them a certain way. You have to write what you say, and that's how you convert. Okay, but we will have lots of practice with this, and you will see that once you get the hang of it, it's pretty simple. All right, kiddos, that's all I have for you in today's lesson. I'll talk to you soon. Bye!